What is up, Pokemon family? Hope you guys are all doing great. And in today's video, I'm gonna be going over some of my most recent pickups, and maybe you should grab some of these cards too while they're still super cheap. So with that all being said, let's get into today's picks. So on today's first pick, it's gonna be this beautiful Charizard GX card. I was going back into the GX era, the GX phase, and I wanted to explore some of my favorite Pokemon, and there's no better Pokemon of course to start off with than Charizard, going for around $6. Really cheap, really beautiful. I've been diving into multiple Asian languages, simplified Chinese, Korean, and of course Japanese to find the best deal. And if you want to get into a little bit older cards, I definitely recommend going into those languages to get a much better deal than in English. And at $6, you can't go wrong. This is a beautiful card to have in your collection and one that's not going to break the bank. And if you guys watched the last couple of podcasts, I told you guys I've been picking up a lot of simplified Chinese cards, and this is the one that pretty much started all off. And this is the Rayquaza Trainer Gallery card from Brilliant Stars. So I'm going to show you guys what it looks like in English right here. The charts, it's around that $30 mark. A little more, a little less, which is still a very affordable card, don't get me wrong. But I did find the same exact card in simplified Chinese at the $12 mark. It's about half. To me, that is a huge difference. And over time, when you start compounding these savings, they're gonna really save you in the end run. And I know the $20 mark isn't going to completely break the bank, but I just wanted to deep dive and experiment into other languages. I really enjoy this simplified Chinese quality. It's pretty much English. I do like to diversify my collection if that's sealed or singles. I think this is a great card for you guys to buy right now at that mark. And maybe this is the card that is going to change your mind about simplified Chinese. That card is going to be this Raichu and a Alolan Raichu card. Raichu is probably my second favorite Pokemon of all time. I'm not a huge fan of Alolan Raichu. He's cool, but I needed this card for my collection. We all know what the tag team cards are doing over there in English and in Japanese, but in simplified Chinese, I got this card for $4, and again, not gonna break the bank. An amazing card, safe to buy because I'm buying all of these cards from eBay. I know you guys can find much better deals if you live in countries that actually have these cards. I live in the United States, so I'm very limited to where I can buy these cards, but I never had a bad experience from eBay, and the cards have always made it here safely and made it here pretty fast. And feel free to order cards from the sellers that I've personally bought from the photos. And yeah, just a great tag team card to pick up under 10 bucks. We'll be making another budget friendly, probably under $10 card list next week, so stay tuned for that. And for my next pickup, this one came right after the Trainer Gallery card pickup from Brilliant Stars. This, in my personal opinion, is the best Rayquaza card in the Sword and Shield era. And of course, that is the Rayquaza V. Absolutely stunning. And as we can see right here, I picked it up for $20. I know it's absolutely crazy, and it sounds like it's too good to be true, but it isn't. And I'm gonna show you guys what it is in English. It's around that $120 mark. Absolutely insane that you can pick up these cards for so cheap. And for me, I just like the art, and it doesn't bother me that it's in another language. I'm not personally a player. I know some of you are, and I know some of you guys want to play these cards regardless if they're alt arts or not. But for me, I'm just an art collector. I just want to add this to my collection, put it back there to display, and call it a day. So I highly recommend that you guys check out Simplified Chinese cards. For my next pick, I thought I'd throw a sealed box that I've been eyeing on. This next paycheck is definitely going to be picking up this box right here. And this one is the Marnie collection box in Simplified Chinese, as you can see on the screen right here. It's a beautiful collection box that comes with that Marnie trainer card with her in the jersey. I think this is a beautiful box to keep sealed or rip. I mean, it's at the $90 mark. It's not completely going to break your bank. When you're in English, you spend $100 pretty much like that. It's real easy to just go to Target or Walmart and pick up, let's say, 2 ETBs and a couple 3-pack blisters, and there it is. There's your $150 Walmart haul. Where in other Asian languages, you can pick up so much sealed product with amazing promo cards and amazing booster packs from pretty much all different eras. These go back in the Sun and Moon era, and they're still in the $150 mark, which is absolutely insane. So if you missed out on those, I guess it's still modern, ultra modern era in the Sun and Moon era, definitely look at Simplified Chinese to pick up some of these collection boxes to open and to feel what it felt like for English collectors in that time. I think that you can't go wrong with this Marnie collection box. If you're a fan of Marnie, I think that it's a beautiful box. The pink and the black, it just screams her. And with one of the most lovable trainers in the Pokemon universe, I think that this one's going to perform well over time if you're looking to invest in this box. But again, if you want to rip it open, cool. This one's not going to break the bank. I wanted to throw a really cheap item on today's list, and what better item than the Latios and Latias. It's a little box that has sleeves and stuff. I think it's really cool, really cute to display if you're a Latios and Latias fan. It goes for 20 bucks, and it doesn't come with much, but I think this as a collection piece, something that you're just going to showcase, I think it looks great. And what better time than Paradise Dragona that's right around the corner to throw a little bit of dragon love. I know Latios and Latias are now, all of a sudden, one of the most lovable Pokemon in the whole Pokemon universe. And if you're enjoying this content, I greatly appreciate if you guys leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It goes a long way and pushes this channel to more Pokemon lovers, collectors like yourselves. I know I have super thanks, so if you guys want to leave one of those too, greatly appreciated. All super thanks go to the channel, goes right back into the channel. I'm going to be getting 2 more cameras to get multiple angles for the podcast, brand new mics, all that stuff. So with that all being said, let's get to our final pick. If you've been following this channel for the past year or so, I've been saying I've been trying to pick up this card for the under $80 mark in English. I've had it on my watch list forever, and I don't know, I just never really pulled the trigger or wanted to pull the trigger. I always thought I could get a better deal because I was seeing the better deals out there. And if you feel me, if you're someone like me that just likes to wait and wait and wait until the absolute low 4 deal is on the table, let me know in the comment section down below. That's a bad habit for me, and I'm going to not do that in years to come. So I've learned my lesson, because now I had to buy this card right here, the Dragonite V from Evolving Skies, in other languages. Doesn't bother me whatsoever, but I'm very happy that I found this card and I finally pulled the trigger in Simplified Chinese. This card is absolutely stunning, one of my favorite Dragonite artworks of all time, and it's an absolute crime that I don't have this card in my collection. Right now it's going for, I think it's 130 bucks the last time I checked TCG Player in English, but I picked up this card right here for $35 shipped from China. Absolutely incredible card. Just a no-brainer pickup at this price. If you do not have this card, actually I'm going to give you guys a little bit of homework. Do some deep diving into Simplified Chinese or traditional Chinese and see if there's any cards that were way out of your price point to now be able to grab these because you've missed the train and got priced out in English. The Simplified Chinese cards, they have the English backing. They're super beautiful. I have tons of them. And the beautiful part about me getting into the Simplified Chinese and traditional Chinese languages, I actually got gifted from a subscriber. And when I opened them up, I was so surprised of the quality. The quality, in my personal opinion, is actually better than Korean Pokemon cards. Korean Pokemon cards definitely have a little bit of a gloss to it, and they feel a little bit more waxy, where the English and the Simplified Chinese cards, even the traditional Chinese cards, they feel exactly the same. But if this card doesn't convince you to pick it up and or look at other languages, I don't know what will. This card is absolutely amazing. It is going crazy over there in English. One of the best cards in the Sword and Shield era, hands down. And I am so happy to finally have this card in my collection. I hope that I put you guys on to a lot of cards, a lot of sealed product that you guys can go pick up right now. I wanted to make this one a little bit more budget friendly. And like I said, I have a super budget friendly video coming next week. Appreciate the love. If you guys like videos like this, I'm gonna leave another one linked around one of these corners right here. And until next time, I will catch you guys later.